guys, how you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a new FIFA 17 Ultimate Team player review. Let's take a look at the latest and greatest version of Harry Kane, the 88 rated, third in form. So, he got this for scoring a hat-trick, I believe, and he's got some awesome stats now. 77 pace, 88 dribbling and physical, as well as 83 passing and a whopping 92 shooting. He's of course 6'2" with high work rates, right-footed with the very average 3-star skills and weak foot. So I put together a couple of different squads that are options for you guys to use if you were to pick him up. The first one is a bit of a trio, a 4-3-2-1, featuring players from some of my favourite teams on this game. We've got Real Madrid, Roma, and of course Spurs as well. But I actually used Harry Kane as a right striker in a Premier League side, a second variant 4-1-2-1-2. This is my best Prem team, and it performed outstandingly well with Harry Kane up front. So moving on in then to the in-game stats. Of course, this being his third special item, he's now got some pretty awesome stats in certain areas. Great strength, great reactions, attacking positioning, ball control finishing, all of that good stuff. And of course, these stats do boost if you use him on the basic chemistry style on full chem. However, I wanted to boost that pace as much as I possibly could to make him as usable as he possibly could be. Therefore, I put the Hunter chemistry style on him, which boosted his pace to 89 and his shooting to a whopping 97 in-game. I'll take that. And of course, his in-game stats with this Hunter chem style do look very, very impressive. So then, let's move on to the clips part of this video, and it's time to talk pros and cons. And as always, we'll get those negatives out of the way first. I do have a couple of negatives that I want to talk about that you guys should definitely consider if you're thinking about purchasing him. Skill moves and weak foot, that sort of thing is always going to be in the negatives column for me if it is that completely and utterly standard 3-star skill, 3-star weak foot combo. It just, as always, means you lose a complete lack of versatility in your attack. You know, most people know that Harry Kane's right-footed, so they're obviously going to try and block the shot on his right foot, and if he does turn and shoot on the left, a lot of the time it's going to go wide or over, that sort of thing. And of course, skill moves, it just means you can't do those certain chops and spins that are oh so useful in the attack. And then finally, his work rates. He does have high, which isn't ideal for an out-and-out striker, especially one that I kind of want to be my target man. Yeah, he sometimes does push back a little bit, almost sits in that cam spot sometimes, and with that cam almost overtaking him from time to time, it's, as I said, not ideal. But there are a lot of positives, because I'm not going to lie, this Harry Kane was worlds above and beyond like any other Kane I've used on this game, and I think I've used every single variant of him so far, and most of them I don't think I've really enjoyed at all. He's always felt a bit clunky and stuff to me. He definitely doesn't this time. My God, I had a whale of a time using him. He is seriously clinical. I scored on average 2 goals a game with this chap, and they were the goals came easy. All I did was get the ball to him and fired it home, and well, he's just a monster. I need to tell you about him. He is ridiculously good. The first thing I noticed, physical presence. He is 6'2", and you certainly notice that in game, and he does possess a good amount of strength. Using that LT button, you can literally hold off the defenders nicely, and of course that can help create space where he doesn't have the skill moves to create it in other ways. His positioning is basically perfect for me so far in game. Depending on what type of position I'm in, I'll either try and play the ball to his feet so he can turn, or he'll already be making that run and I'm going to play it through ball to an on-running Harry Kane as it is. And a lot of the time he didn't have any problems with pace. You know, that's probably the one thing you're thinking of about buying Harry Kane. Is he slow? Well, I'm not sure if it was just the Hunter card that I was using, but he did not feel slow in the slightest. His ball control was great. When I did play that ball to his feet, his first touch was impeccable. And then we get down to what is definitely the best part about it. His overall shooting is phenomenal. It's seriously good. As I mentioned, ridiculously clinical striker on this game. His finishing stat is amazing, and what I really noticed about Harry Kane was his shot power. I often hit my shots low, and the amount of power behind them, they just sailed past the goalkeeper like he wasn't even there. The goalkeeper didn't even have a chance in most of the attempts that I took, which is just unreal. It was literally unreal. He's a great striker who scored so many goals for my ultimate team. And for the first time, I think, on FIFA 17, I highly recommend this version of Harry Kane. Hopefully he continues to do well and gets himself more special items throughout the year. It's looking likely that he possibly could do with his current form. But that is my review on the third in form Harry Kane on FIFA 17 Ultimate Team. Let me know if you pick him up and if you enjoy him, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.